What's going on, America? It's your boy Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. Um, this video is literally going to be geared towards the people of Wisconsin. I will say this: I live in Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a very beautiful state, believe it or not. It is, you know, many of y'all. It is nicknamed America's Dairyland. But I will say this upcoming midterm election, I will be voting for Ron Johnson for U.S. Senate. I'll be voting for Tim Michels for governor of Wisconsin. And I'm going to be voting for Eric Toney for Wisconsin Attorney General. I will say this: Wisconsin as a state cannot afford any more liberal leftist policies that's been delivered by our current governorship. We also, Tony Evers is literally one of the most do nothing governors. As a matter of fact, the absolute worst governor Wisconsin has ever have. And you got Mandela Barnes, who wants to run for the U.S. Senate. Yet his ineptness as lieutenant governor is making our state unsafe, all while he's getting chauffeured by law enforcement on our tax dime, on our dime. I will say this: the sad part is this. I live in Madison, which is unfortunately the most liberal leftist run area in all of Wisconsin. Now, don't get me wrong, Milwaukee is also pretty, extremely liberal too. But under the Evers Barnes administration here in Wisconsin, under liberal leftist Democratic rule here in Wisconsin, Evers and Barnes have pardoned so many, some of the worst criminals, including the real Brooks, which he was recently found guilty on every single count, especially regarding the Waukesha parade when he ran over a lot of people. Some of those people he ran over did not make it. But it just goes to show, Wisconsin, can we afford more liberal leftist policies that's destroying our state by radicals like Tony Evers and Mandela Barnes and LaFollette and Mark Pocan. Yeah, I let me just say this. I live in Madison. It's very liberal here. And I could say as a conservative here in Madison, I do feel that me and some of the other conservatives here are underrepresented. Heavily underrepresented. But yes, Wisconsin, we definitely need to vote out all the liberals and leftists that's destroying our state. You know, it's we have seen the fact that Tony Evers is a do nothing. Mandela Barnes is a complete radical. Michael Follett has been in the same political realm for 40 plus years, trying to tell people like you and I how to think. And Mark Pocan, you know, let's vote him out. If I were you, if I were to my fellow Wisconsinites, if I were you, I would vote red all down the ballot come election day. And even before, and even if you're doing early voting, I would advise you to vote red all down the ballot because we cannot afford any more liberal leftist policies. Our state is turning to how the state of Illinois, how the state of our neighboring state, Illinois, is turning. I mean, has become under so many failed leaders there. But that's another rant. I'm Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. You guys have a nice day.